So what's going on, Gas Gang? Yes, we are back with arguably one of the most legendary OG battles to date. The GTRs have come out to play, and we're calling it the ultimate RB showdown. This one's going to be next level, so stay tuned and let's get it.
Welcome to Officially Gas. Let's get it.
So welcome back once again to another intense OG battle, and this time it's between three generations of arguably some of the most iconic cars Japan has ever produced. The GTR. We've got the legendary trio, 4 challenges and 1 runway. The R32, R33 and R34. Strap in, this is going to be a madness. And in partnership with Race Logic, and as usual, we're going to be running 4 different tests. First up is the 0 to 60. Next up is a quarter mile run. After that, it's a drag race to the quarter mile. And finally, we line all cars up for the quarter mile roll race. Let's get over and meet all of the cars and their owners. So first up, welcoming back AFFI, the living legend from Exclusive Autos and his insane 2.8 litre HKS Nissan R34 GTR. Modifications include a fully built 2.8 litre HKS stroker engine, a Greddy T78 single turbo conversion, V-cam to reduce lag and HKS management. The R34 is running on R888 semi-slick tyres all round, and after the last few features and believing his car was making around 800 brake horsepower, AFFI dynoed the 34 and surprisingly it only made 672 brake horsepower, making him a serious underdog in this race, so he stripped out his whole interior as he needs all the help he can get. He now weighs in at around 1520 kg, giving him a power to weight ratio of 442 brake horsepower per tonne. The R34 drives all 4 wheels via its H-pattern manual gearbox. Next up, welcoming Ricky to the battles and his sequential trial tuning Spirit Time Attack 2.8 litre 924 brake horsepower R33 GTR. Modifications include an R34 nurse-spec engine, a HKS Step 3 2.8 litre stroker kit, a HKS T51 Kai Turbo, HKS R34 272 camshafts, a fully built ported and polished head, and a Link G4X ECU mapped by ROTOE. The R33 is running on Nankang AR1 tyres and with a fully stripped interior and perspex windows only weighs in at 1400 kg, giving it a power to weight ratio of 660 brake horsepower per tonne. It drives all 4 wheels via its Hollinger sequential 6-speed gearbox. And last but certainly not least, welcoming back JABZ and his insane wide arch 930 brake horsepower sequential 2.6 litre R32 GTR built by Endless Works. And modifications include a fully forged RB26 engine, a Garrett G35 1050 turbo, a Turbo Smart 60mm wastegate, a PRP trigger kit and a Link ECU mapped by Redline Tuning in Essex. The R32 is running on PS4S street tyres all round and is estimated to weigh in at around 1500 kg due to additional parts being fitted, giving him a power to weight ratio of 620 brake horsepower per tonne. He drives all 4 wheels via its PPG 6-speed sequential gearbox.
Okay, so excited for this race. Obviously the R32, the R33 is big power, nearly 1000 brake each, 670 brake. I think off the mark I definitely have a good chance. Top end power, I think they'll have that over me, but do you know what, with that sort of power those cars should be missiles, so let's see what happens. I'm still going to bring it, still going to send it, and if it's not enough, rematch clause started.
What's happening, guys? Hope you're well. The race is going to be a madness. I've got my R33 GTR with me, pushing 930 horsepower. It's going to be a deadly challenge with JABZ because he's running the same power, literally like the same. The R34 is obviously slightly less power, but that brother could launch the life out of that car. AFFI is too deadly. But do you know what? I think 0 to 60, I think AFFI is going to have it because he knows how to drive the wheels off that car. I've not really launched this before, so I'm going to do it now. See how it goes, and do you know what, between me and JABZ is going to be very close on the quarter mile and the roll race, but I don't think AFFI is going to stand a chance on the roll. But yeah, we're ready, man, and everyone's been working so hard on this car to get it ready for the race. It's going to be a madness. That's all I'm going to say. You guys better be ready.
I think we'll get on well. I think in the 0 to 60s I'm hoping for something sub-3, but I know Ricky and AFFI got a lot of experience, and we all know they can really launch. I'm a bit inexperienced in the launch game at the moment because I haven't really launched, so we're actually testing my launch on the day at the event. As for the quarter miles, I'm not too sure. I'm just hoping, so long as I can get off the line, hopefully we could get a good number in. For the road races, I'm hoping I get the benefit on it, using the sequential and everything. But again, you know, both of the cars are fast. They're both 2.8s as well. We're still a 2.6. So I'm not really sure where it stands, but it's going to be an eventful day. It's a 32, 33 and a 34. It's going to be a good day, regardless of the result. So I'm looking forward to it.
Alright, so first up is 0 to 60s. The floor's slightly damp, but let's see how the boys deal with traction. And the V-Box PBT starts recording as soon as they start moving, so whenever they're ready, they're just going to go for it. And AFFI hits a 0 to 60 time of 3.44 seconds. And Ricky manages a mind-blowing 2.90 seconds to 60. That is insane.
Smashed it. And bro, I'm shifting without flat shift. Bro, I told you like we're messing around, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Next up is JABZ and Godzilla. Let's see what they can do. And JABZ manages a strong time of 3.07 seconds.
Bro, that is so mad. What'd you get?
I can't grip.
All four wheels are spinning.
Oh, is it? Are they smoking as well?
It's the most dramatic thing I've ever seen in my life, bro.
So let's just take a quick look at the OG Battles manual all-wheel drive leaderboard. And as you can see, Ricky absolutely smashes it and takes top spot for the fastest manual so far on the Battles, with his time of just 2.90 seconds. AFFI holds on to second position from his previous appearance, and JABZ goes into a very respectable third position with his time of 3.07 seconds. And round one goes to Ricky and the R33 GTR. So next up is the quarter mile tests. Let's see how they get on.
My coat's weighing me down, man.
AFFI runs a time of 11.14 seconds on the quarter. And unbelievably, after the run, AFFI's car bursts into flames from what would seem an oil breather dumping oil onto his downpipe. Amazingly, between us, we managed to kill the blaze before it engulfed the car, but for obvious reasons, it looks like AFFI's day ends here. That was a close one, but hats off to AFFI the legend for always giving it full send down the strip. And then there was two. Next up, it's Ricky. Let's see how he gets on.
This is pure madness. This one's for my boy Ashaid. We are ready.
Ricky and the 33 manage a strong time of 10.33 seconds. Let's see if the 32 can better it.
No flat shift not working! Oh man.
and JABZ seems to suffer a slight misfire right at the end of his run, but still manages a strong time of 10.48 seconds. So let's just take a quick look at the all-wheel drive quarter-mile manual leaderboard, and as you can see, Ricky once again absolutely smashes it and takes the title of the fastest quarter-mile run by any manual car so far, with a time of 10.33 seconds at a speed of 148 miles per hour. JABZ goes into second position with his run of 10.48 seconds at a low trap speed due to the misfire of just 128 miles per hour. And AFFI is close but fails to beat his fastest time from a previous run of 11.13 seconds and gets a time of 11.14 seconds at a speed of 129 miles per hour. And looking at some other cool data from the V-Box, the R34 goes 100 to 200 kph in a time of 6.51 seconds, the R32 goes 100 to 200 in 4.80 seconds, and the R33 goes 100 to 200 in a rapid 4.04 seconds. And round 2 once again goes to Ricky. Next up, it's the drag races. And amazingly, thanks to Endless Works and their wizardry, AFFI refuses to give up and makes an unbelievable return from the dead. Most people would have backed out ages ago after setting fire and being a complete underdog in all departments in these races, but not AFFI. The show must go on.
Right, good to be back. Big up to Endless, saved my car. Caught a little fire, mini fire, mini oil catch problem. But yeah, car's banging.
And Ricky takes the win by a bus length. However, even more drama now, and unfortunately the R32 breaks his transfer box on launch, rendering him well and truly out of the game. We never like to see it go this way. Let's line the 34 up and the 33 up and go again. But to throw another spanner in the works, the heavens have just opened. Let's see how they go.
Okay, let's go. Ready?
And incredibly, a scorched AFFI pulls one back and teaches Ricky a 2 car lengths lesson in gap and ease. Man, this is intense. Ricky might have had a slight boost issue in that one, but a win's a win. Let's line them back up for a decider.
It's only going to 1 bar. It's only going to 1 bar. Yeah, so ask him, it's only going to 1 bar for some reason.
Okay, let's go again. What a dramatic day. Jamie said it and it was gonna be, it was a dramatic day. Wow. Mental. So, Ricky's 1-1, I've 1-1.
We are ready. Trust me guys, this is a madness, pure madness, but it's deadly.
not bad considering it's nearly 250, 300 brake horsepower. Pretty good. Good going for 630 brake.
And Ricky drives the hell out of that 33, flips the script and runs a train length on the 34 by the finish line. And round 3 once again goes to Ricky and the R33 GTR. Right, now it's time for the roll races. The aim for this one is to roll together at around 40 miles an hour, and as soon as they hit the start marker, it's go time. It's a slippery track right now, so anything can happen. And although AFFI and the 34 put up a great fight, Ricky and the 33 just outpaced him and beat him to the line by about 2 car lengths. Let's line up one more time and go again.
Tell you what though, naughty cars. Just naughty.
And once again, Ricky drives the hell out of that 33 and proves its power and weight advantage is just way too much for AFFI and his H-pattern manual R34 GTR. So it looks like all rounds go to Ricky and that insane R33 GTR. So what an intense day of insane battles. We had highs, we had lows, and a whole ton of drama. The newest car here today was over 20 years old, and with high power old school build, it definitely adds an extra layer of excitement because as we saw today, anything can happen. I take my hat off to all 3 drivers and all involved in today's races for bringing together 3 legendary cars and putting on an insane showdown. So guys, let me know in the comments who you think would have won if the R32 GTR didn't break his transfer box, and which one of the 3 you would want and why. But for now, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and stay tuned for another crazy OG battle. Peace out.